guys, it's Devin, aka Crimson and Clover, on Instagram. People have recently been in my live videos and messaging me about starting a YouTube about my makeup tutorials. So here I am, and I'm just going to show you guys my kind of everyday 60s makeup look. Nothing special, this is what I do pretty much on a daily basis. So, hope you guys enjoy. Use some of this glow tonic that I got from Target. It's the brand Pixie. And I put a little bit on a cotton ball, put it all over my face, and it helps to even out my skin tone and remove any dry spots, which I get a lot. My skin just tends to be really dry. And then starting off, I always do my eye makeup first just because I usually get a lot of fallout or I mess up something and I have to wipe away what would be my face makeup, so I just do my eye makeup first. And I always use this palette. It's the Natural Matte from Too Faced, and you can tell that I use it a lot. I like this palette the best because when it comes to 60s eye makeup, usually there's something else crazy going on, like the cut crease or some cool eyeliner, so I don't usually need sparkly eyeshadow to make the look pop even more. I only use the sparkly eyeshadow if I'm going for a specific look or if it's like a special occasion. So first I just grabbed a little bit of this lace teddy and I put it on the fluffier side of the brush. And I'm just going to put that all over my eye. It doesn't do much for color, but I think it just evens it out a little bit. It makes for a good base. Okay, now that that's done, I am going to grab just a small, thin brush. This is actually for eyeliner, I think. I'm not really sure. I'm not qualified to do this. I don't really know a lot about makeup. But then just grab a little bit of, I like the Risque color the best for the crease part. So we're just going to draw in right above the crease of your eye. Sometimes I go right in the crease just because I feel like my eyes are very open. So for this though, we're going to go right above. Alright, so that's done, one eye. Now the trick is getting the second eye to look the same, which it never does, so just don't expect too much. Okay, so you can see that this one ended up a little bit farther than this one, but that's okay, literally happens every single time. Just go in and add a little extra to the top of the other one. Alright, so that's pretty close to being even, but just to smooth this out a little bit, I'm going back in with the fluffy end of the brush and with the lace teddy again, and I'm going to just run across the line, and it makes it look a little smoother from where I messed up. I've seen some people use like eyeliner for this part, but I tried doing that, and the bad part with that is that it's hard to go back in and fix any mistakes, which I obviously do a lot of. So I prefer using eyeshadow just because it's easier to correct anything. Alright, so now that that's done, kind of. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to move on to the eyeliner, and what I use two different kinds of eyeliner when I'm doing my eyeliner. One being this liquid eyeliner from Wet n Wild, and it just says Mega Liner. I always look for the packages that show the smallest, like, brush, like this. Just because the smaller the brush is, the easier it is to make a really nice and sharp wing, I think, and that's what I use the liquid for. You'll see when I do it. But then I use this L'Oreal Cream eyeliner, and I use a really, really thin brush that I got from a Wet n Wild version of this, and I just love this brush so much. Like, it's not normally this flat, but I've flattened it out. And yeah, it says Wet n Wild on it. But I use the cream eyeliner for the main line across my eye just because I feel like it's easier to manage and keep the line straight. Whereas with the liquid eyeliner, if you're trying to do that, I don't know about you guys, but my hand's shaped like no other, so I can't use liquid eyeliner when I'm trying to make a straight, long line. This part always looks ridiculous because I just do parts on each eye at a time. And I always try to go down to the corner of my eye, just a little thin line down there, because I don't want it to look closed off, but I think that it makes, I don't know, it makes the eyeliner look more natural as a black pointed line going across your eyelid can look. So yeah, that's just what I do personally. Okay, now something bad just happened. You can see that one of my eyelashes got stuck in my eyeliner and made a little dot like that. So I'm just going to go back with the less fluffy end of this brush and use the Lace Teddy again, and then I'm going to try and just cover it up. Okay, that worked pretty well. I'm not going to be too fussy with it. And now that I have like the base part of my eyeliner done, I'm going to start winging it up just a little bit, just because I feel like it's easier to connect, so it looks like a fluid transition between the liquid eyeliner and the cream eyeliner, because I don't want any bumps showing that it's obvious that I didn't just do like a swift one motion with my eyeliner, if that makes any sense. Alright, so far so good. I'm just going to put aside the cream eyeliner because I'm going to use it on the bottom lashes in just a little bit, but I'm going to finish this winged eyeliner. And you might be able to see, but I didn't go all the way down to my lash line because I feel like it's impossible with cream eyeliner, so that's also where the liquid eyeliner comes in, is I'll just do a quick line between the cream eyeliner and my eyelashes so that there's not like a flesh colored line in between the two. Touch up this line that goes down to the corner of my eye. Sorry, I have to like guide my hand here too, like I said, shaky hands. drop the brush. So when it comes to doing the wing, I always try not to go below like the bottom lash line. Like I want it to be right at it because I'm going to do a line of the cream eyeliner along the bottom lash line, but I don't want it to like go way down here, if that makes any sense, unless I'm going for a really thick bottom line. But I feel like otherwise it makes your eyes look kind of like sad and like dragged down. So I just try to keep it right at the lash line. It's kind of like a good basis to try and match up the two anyways. Kind of gives you something to go off of. Okay, that one turned out pretty good, in my opinion. Now for this one. Again with the line across my eyelashes. Alright, pretty good. This one just needs to be a little bit longer. Alright, so there's my eyeliner. And now for the bottom lashes. Like I said, we're going to go back to the cream eyeliner and just put a little bit, like very little, I even dab it off on the inside of the cap on this. Same brush that you used for the top. And I just like pat it onto my bottom lash line, like if you can see that. And I always like to be bigger, like out here, kind of like the top wing is. Just make it thick over on this end. And progressively lighter as we get to the corner. Alright, so there's that. And then if you're feeling like it, you can also wing it out a little bit. Like that. Just need to get a little bit on this to make it even. Okay, so that makes it a little bit more interesting, but it's not so dramatic that you couldn't like go to work with it or anything, and you would weird people out, like if you're in a professional, you know, office kind of thing, like I am. Sometimes I just do the one or like 3 on each side, but I don't usually go to work with full bottom. 1, because it takes too long in the morning. And 2, I feel like people, I don't know, judge you for it when you're at work, so I just don't, typically. But then next, mascara. And my mascara is this Revlon Ultimate All-in-One. And I just got it at Walmart. But I really like it. The brush is kind of small, so it's hard to separate your eyelashes. But I've learned to manage. That's the only downfall I see out of it. And I also put it on my bottom eyelashes too. Okay, now that mascara is done, we can move on to face makeup. Okay, so we just finished the eye makeup. Now we're going to move on to the face makeup. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate wearing face makeup that's like heavy. I don't use foundation. Personally, I touch my face a lot, and I just feel not clean when I have all that face makeup on. But I know some people like to, bake their face and do all that cool contouring, but I'm just not that talented. So, if that's what you like to do, then this probably isn't going to be of any help to you. I just use this primer. I got it from Walmart. It's hard candy, and this is the perfecting one. So it says it minimizes lines and pores. We'll see about that. No, I like it. It's good, and it's cheap, which I pretty much only buy cheap stuff. So I just put this all over my face, obviously, and I don't use a brush or anything. Once again, not qualified to do this, but here I am doing it. Then I use this Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream from L'Oreal. Again, I don't use any brushes, and I like to draw cat whiskers on my face. Alright, now that I've got that all rubbed in evenly, I am going to use some translucent powder, which I just have this L'Oreal Paris translucent powder. I don't know. I usually get the e.l.f. stuff. I like the loose powder too, but I couldn't find the e.l.f. stuff, so this works good too, but it's just more expensive, so I mean, whatever. And I have this big fluffy brush that I think I got it from Target or something. So I just get a little bit of this on my brush. Here's what it looks like too, if I didn't show you. I just like using translucent powder too, and the BB cream, because it's really light and I hate feeling like I have anything on my face. Alright, so now we're done with that, and next I use just some blush that it's Wet n Wild. I just liked this shade mainly, that's why I got it. And then another brush that I got in that same pack. Just get my hair on it. So I always put the blush not on the top of my cheekbones, but like on the side. I feel like it's kind of contouring without actually contouring, because I suck at it and I really look horrible whenever I try to do it. And then sometimes you put on way too much, so just brush it out a little bit and then it looks fine. Let's see, next, I always put, this is e.l.f. too. I got this from Target. It's actually a contouring thing when I tried to do contouring, and then I have this little brush, and I just put a little bit of the highlighting powder on like my Cupid's bow. And a little bit on my nose. And then I have my favorite setting spray in the entire world. Once again, it's from Pixi, and this is like my favorite makeup brand. Target. It's not too expensive, but it's really, really good products. And this is just a makeup fixing mist, and it smells really good. It's got rose water and green tea. So just spray that all over your face. And just a tip, before I got this mascara, I had a really hard time when I'd put on my setting spray. It would like make my mascara run. With this, that doesn't happen, but before, I always put on my setting spray and then put on my mascara last, just because it would run otherwise. And I don't do anything to my eyebrows because my bangs cover them up. I don't even pluck them really, except for I just comb them out so they don't look like such a disaster. And finally, for the 60s look, a nude lip, which my lips are pretty pale anyways, but I feel like lipstick just kind of finishes off the look. So I had this on my Snapchat, or my Instagram story the other day, and it's the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color, and I love these because they don't dry out your lips like a lot of other matte lipsticks do, and they stay like throughout the entire day. So I love them. I got it at Walmart for like $7, I think. And this color is Seduction. So, also this is one of the only matte lip colors that I think doesn't make me look like I should be hospitalized because I'm so ill. So that's also a plus. And I did put on chapstick before I put this on. But that was right before I did this whole makeup tutorial anyways, so it's been a while. So it's very subtle, but that's part of the reason why I like it so much. And this pretty much completes my entire everyday kind of look. I mean, I just comb out my bangs then, but yeah, this is pretty much what I do every day to get ready. But I will be doing more videos, and I'll show more specialty kind of like special occasion makeup, or when I'm like recreating like Twiggy or Edie Sedgwick kind of makeup. So stay tuned and hope you guys enjoyed.